Yeah. Hi guys. Good morning, all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. Yes. Anyone? Can you please confirm, guys? Is I'm audible?
Yes,
Anyone? Yes.
absolutely. We can hear
Yes.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. Is my voice is clear, or any disturbance, or any breakdown of voice? Is
Perfect,
it
sir.
clear? Perfect. Okay. Right. Okay. So, guys, let me introduce myself. This is Vamshi Krishna. I was a faculty member, having somewhere around 22 years of experience, guys. So, let me I don't take that much time, just at 2 minutes. I just want to give a brief introduction about myself. Just a 2 minutes. I don't want to take much time. So, just give me a second. Right. So this is about myself. This is Vamsi Krishna Guttula, and I'm almost all having. Just give me a second. Yeah. So I'm almost all having somewhere around 22 plus years of experience. So my all my 22 years of experience is on data itself, guys. So I call myself as a data expert because starting I don't have 22 years of experience on data science. So let me tell you just a brief introduction about my experience also. I started in 2003, almost all 22 years of experience. And I started my career with initially with database management, you know, that some years before. So how good requirements are laid. We used to have a huge requirements on database management. We used to say that, right, SQL, PL SQL, T SQL programming. So we used to have a huge requirements at that time. Nowadays, it has been we don't have that much requirements on that because everything has been automated in the recent couple of years, not couple of years, almost all from last 7 8 years. We don't have much requirements on the database knowledge. So I started with database management, and after that, I moved to database administration. So I was in a little bit expertise. I was also expertised on the database administration, like we know that, right, how to prepare the backup and restore, disaster recovery planning, some kind of an automation, scheduling, high availability concept, security, securing the, mainly as a DBA we have to secure the systems mainly, so security. All these are going to be my expertise coming to the database admin. And after that, I moved to business intelligence, guys. So what we call it as BI. Now you're talking about Power BI. So what is that? BI stands for business intelligence. So mainly to support some kind of an business analysis, business decision supporting systems. We used to call it as decision support systems, or we call it as simply business supporting systems. So we used to call it as DSS or something like this. They used to call it as. And after that, I moved to big data. You know that, right? Like Hadoop, Spark. We have some kind of an frameworks mainly to handle a large volumes of data. And apart from that, we also have the, after that I moved to this data science related curriculum. So almost all I'm having around 8 years of experience, guys. 8 plus years of experience, 8.5 years of experience, almost all. Only on the data science, I handle many batches, many training. Like it's an as part of the college, corporate level trainings. These are all my complete. Mostly, I was into the training side because I was a freelancing trainer basically. So I just conducted various corporate trainings at various companies like Deloitte, Future, and CGI. These are some of the recently I have just conducted some kind of a training programs. And coming to my certification also, I just completed one certification on advanced training on advanced certification on AI and ML from Triple IT Hyderabad. So you guys may hear about Triple IT Hyderabad. It's one of the top institute, Triple IT Hyderabad, Triple IT Bangalore, and Triple IT Delhi. So these are the top three the training institutes. Mainly works on this information technology mainly. So they have a lot of research labs on this data science, AI, machine learning, NLP. They are doing a lot of research there, and you know that. So if you want to get a seat into Triple IT, how much you you have to effort. You have to clear the mains. You have to clear the mains exam with a almost all with 98 percentile. You have to clear them. So I done some certification. It is not any. It's not any like an graduation from that. It is just a nowadays you know that right triple ITs, IITs, IIMs. They are collaborating with various training academies and they are conducting like great learnings, upgrad. You know that right. You have seen a lot of videos and all these things. What you have seen that. So that is about myself. Mainly my expertise is on data science, machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, prompt engineering, agentic AI. So all this AI, artificial intelligence. So all this completely on this particular field. So I completed a lot of research on that. So based on whatever the research I have done, I completely discuss about you will find that guys. So how clearly I'm going to explain those particular concepts and all these things you can see that because I've done a lot of research. So when we done a lot of research to understand the concepts, so we do a lot of research on that, and then we'll try to just explain those particular research concepts implementation directly. We don't explain the research and all these things. Whatever the outcome of that particular research we have done, so I'll discuss about all those things, guys. Okay. Now coming to the implementation. So today is your first class. So one thing I just give me a second. Okay. So today is your first class, guys. So obviously it is a demo session. So we'll conduct somewhere around 3 to 4 demo sessions. We'll conduct them, guys. A free demo sessions, 3 to 4 demo sessions you can conduct, you can attend them at a free of cost. So a free demo sessions, guys. So I'm using in pen tablet. It's in a pen tablet. I'll use as a digital pen. So I'll write everything on the board. So you will also get an experience of classroom training only, just like you are sitting in a class. Why? Because I'm writing on a notebook. Okay, everything is going to be, I just write a notebook only. That's how the faculties will write on the, which is going to be on that notebooks. So same as it is, I am also going to write it here, guys. I'm using a OneNote software I'm using here, and I'm using a digital pad, a digital writing pad, and a digital pen I'm using that. Okay. So please attend these 3 to 4 demo sessions, guys, because one class you don't get any clear understanding about like what is data science and all these things. Some people may have an idea about that. Means no, though it is not practically you are having some experience, at least you have some idea about like why do you require a data science. So what type of applications we do in the real time. So for example, let us say that for example, when you are learning Java, so why do you learn Java? Using some Java, we can develop some kind of an applications, we develop it. So what type of applications we can develop? We can develop some kind of an web applications we can develop, or we can develop some kind of an mobile applications. For generally for Java, we don't use. That means for mobile applications, nowadays we are not using Java. Earlier, some initial days they used to use it. So nowadays we know that right in the completely for mobile applications. So we completely replaced the Java with Android, right? So we are completely developing with the help of the Android applications. We are developing that using Android. They will develop the mobile applications. So at least we have some idea. So using Java, what we can do, using Android, what we can do, some kind of an idea about that. But data science is not like that, guys. So don't expect that we'll develop some kind of an applications like some kind of an applications like your banking applications, your WhatsApp applications, or you are having a lot of everyone using a lot of apps in your mobile. So almost all these apps are developed with the help of Android only, right? So we can understand them like, okay, this kind of applications, we can develop it. So whenever I click on this button, what should happen? The coding will be written with the help of some Android or Java, something they will write it. But what is this data science, first of all, guys? So within one class, we cannot get a clear understanding about that. That's why what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to just discuss, just means 3 to 4 demos will be there. My main target and my main agenda in this particular 3 classes is to get some idea about what is data science, what kind of applications we do them, okay, and what type of languages we have to learn, what kind of which is going to be what kind of techniques we have to learn. All these things you have to attend 3 to 4 demos, guys. Within one day you can't get a complete idea about that. So please attend 3 to 4 demos, and after that you can decide it, guys, whether to join this class, whether it is fit to your current role, or is it, are you able to learn this data science, because I'll give a complete idea about that. What are the things you require? All these things I'm going to explain that. Okay, fine. So one of the main confusion in the data science field is there are so many different terminologies are there, guys. So people talking about what is data science. First, the people started about working with data science. There are so many different terminologies are there. ML stands for machine learning. DL stands for deep learning. AI stands for artificial intelligence. NLP stands for natural language processing. Right, guys? So there are so many terminologies are there. Now they added one more called as, which is going to be generative AI, right? Now the latest trending is generative AI. And we also have something called as an generative AI. And after that, we have something called as generative AI. And after that, we have something called as agentic AI. Okay, we have something called as an agentic AI. And we are talking about AI agents. And a lot of research is going on, guys. So up to the last, I can see up to the last 4 years, guys, up to the previous 4 years back, we used to work with these one only, guys, ML, DL, AI, data science. Then after that, they added something called as an NLP. In the last recently 2 years back, they added generative AI, Gen AI, and now they have added with something called as an agentic AI. Like this, they added a lot of features, a lot of functionality, a lot of research they are doing. Maybe in a coming couple of months, something which is going to be new things are coming there. So something they are calling it as a cursor AI. They are talking about a lot of things, guys. But up to whatever the extent it is going to comes later, that's implementation. Depending on the implementation, we have to adopt to those particular technologies. Okay. So anyhow, in the first class itself, if I tell you what is AI, what is machine learning, what is deep learning, you can't understand the concepts, guys. At the higher level, you can't understand that. That's why what I'm going to do is that means one of the major important thing is going to be in our data science field, guys, the basic important thing is nothing but machine learning. Everyone has to learn this basics of machine learning. They have to learn, guys. What they have to learn, guys? They have to learn something like a basics of machine learning. They have to learn, guys. So ML stands for machine learning. So the name itself says that machine learning. So many of the people are having a different opinion about the machine learning. So by the name machine learning, we cannot understand what exactly it will do that. That's why what I am going to do, guys, I'm going to discuss a little bit about what is exactly machine learning. I'm not discussing about any technical aspects here, guys. I'm not going to discuss about any technical aspects. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, guys. All right. So what is exactly machine learning? I'm not discussing about the functional concept. I'm not discussing about any implementation. Just what is machine learning? How this machine learning will be implemented? Just to make you understand, I'll tell you one small scenario, guys. A small scenario I'm going to tell you. Everyone is having an idea about, because everyone, when you talk about some different domains, maybe you guys cannot understand the implementation. Maybe some people may have an idea, some people may not have the idea about that. That's why what I'm going to do is, let us take an example of a banking application. We'll take it, guys. In the banking application, that too I'm going to take in, which is going to be the loans. So you have the loans department, right? So we have a loans department. What the loans department will do, we all of you know that customers will come, apply the loan. After doing some analysis on that, what they will do is they will try to decide whether to give the loan, whether not to give the loan. They require some analysis about that, right? Simply when a customer comes and apply a loan, immediately the bank does not directly approve the loan, right? So we require some kind of an information. They will take it. What is your current salary? What is your age? What is your employment? In which company you're working? How many years of experience you are having? Whether you are married or not? Not only that, even do you have any existing loans are there? Whether you have children or not, whether your spouse is working or not, lot of information they will collect, guys. They collect a lot of information, right? All of you have an idea about that. They will collect a lot of information. They will collect them, right? Why they will collect all these information? So what is the reason why the bank wants to know whether the person is married, whether the person is having a children or not? So to whenever they want to approve the loan, what is the reason for all these things? So if you talk to a bank people, like if you talk to a bank people, like, can you tell me how do you take a decision? So earlier case, it is a different scenario, but nowadays completely the scenario has been changed, guys. So if you ask a bank people, so can you tell me why you are collecting all this information? What is the reason why you collecting all this extra information whenever you want to decide the loan approval? So what the bank people says is, we don't do anything here. We don't do anything here. We have an AI system in our bank. Nowadays, the banks are completely working with some kind of an AI systems. Later, I'll discuss about what is an AI. Mostly, I will discuss a little bit more details later. So it is nothing but AI stands for, all of you know that it's an artificial intelligence. But coming to this AI, what exactly this AI, in a simple terminologies, I'm telling you guys, AI is nothing but a system, a computer. AI is nothing but a system or a computer which can mimic the human behavior, guys. We simply say that mimics human behavior. That means simply they can behave like a human. They can behave like a human, guys. That means they can take the decisions just like the humans. Not only they can take a decision, they can do a lot of things, guys. They can draw the pictures just like the humans. Okay, they can generate some music just like the humans. Anything they can do that, so they can play just like the humans, like you know that, right? We have a lot of gaming applications will be there, so they will play according to the whatever the user what we can say, depending on the what is the level of that particular person. So the game also can automatically changes, like whether he's a beginner, whether he's an intermediate, expert. For example, you know that, like the games like chess, okay, AlphaGo. So these are all going to be some of the which is going to be the AI based games, what we can say that. So they will play according to the level of the user. So if a user looks like a beginner, so automatically user need not to say anything. I was a beginner, I was an intermediate. Automatically, depending on the steps, they will take a decisions here now. So AI is nothing but which mimics the human behavior. So they can behave just like a human. So what this says is, in our company or in our bank, we have an AI system was there. That AI system is nothing but which will take the decision. That means the AI system will take a decision. So whenever a customer comes and apply a loan, so that information we are going to pass it to the AI machine, the AI system. The AI system is going to decide whether to approve the loan or whether to which is going to be reject the loan. So just like humans, how the humans earlier, the humans used to take a decision, guys. So there used to be some kind of an this banking experts will be there. So they will analyze the data, the past whatever they do some analysis, they will verify like what is the customer, the what is his job, what is his salary, how many years of experience he is having. All these things they used to analyze it and they used to give the loan. See, every bank is always expect that the customer who has taken the loan will repay the loan, right? Every customer who has taken the loan, it expects that bank never says that, so take the loan even if you don't repay it, if you don't repay it also, I don't have any issue with that, right? Every bank will expect, not only bank. So whenever somebody borrows some money from you, even you will expect that he will repay you back, isn't it? So banks also do the same thing. So every loan they will approve, they expect that they will repay the loan. But obviously we know that. So in a banking application, not everyone will repay the loans, guys. At least there will be somewhere around 5 to 10% of the customers, they don't repay the loan. Generally, we call them as defaulters. Generally, we call them as defaulters. Defaulters are nothing but who are not paying the EMI promptly. So they sometimes they will miss the EMIs, or sometimes they stop the EMIs. So that is going to be what the different customers will be there. So 5 to 10% defaulters will be there, guys, in every bank. Whatever the banking they have taken, they will be having some defaulters will be there. Defaulters means nothing but who stopped paying the EMIs or who are delaying the EMIs. So earlier, the people, that means the bank people used to do some analysis and they used to do that. Some analysis they used to do and they used to take a decisions. But nowadays, what these AI systems are doing here is, once a customer comes and apply a loan, once a customer comes and apply a loan, so that information will be passed to the AI system. The AI system will decide, guys. As I said, that AI system is nothing but human, it mimics the human behavior. So what this particular information will be done, this information will be passed to the AI system. The AI system will decide which customer, let us say there are on the day, there are 100 customers came. The 100 customers applied for a loan, guys. All these 100 customers, they have been give the all this data will be fed to the AI system. Immediately AI system will decide out of this particular 100, let us say out of these 100 customers, for 90 people you can approve the loan, but for the remaining 10 people please reject the loan. So how the AI system knows that? So how the AI system knows that the whether to give a loan approval, whether to reject the loan approval? Did anyone has written any code there? Did anyone has written any logic there? No, guys. That means no one has written any code there. No one has written any kind of a code there, guys. Okay, so no code is written. So for example, if the age is, for example, less than 18 years, okay, don't give the loan, the loan is rejected. Or if salary is less than 20K, so reject the loan. Nobody has written any such kind of a logics, or nobody has written any such kind of a conditions, guys. Then how the AI system knows about that? See there, that is the main trick here, guys. What is machine learning? Machine learning is nothing but machine is going to learns. We don't learn from the machines, guys. Try to understand carefully. We don't learn anything from the machines, guys. Machine is going to learn. So what these AI systems will do, guys, whatever the old data was there, we have the historical data will be there, no, guys, old data. Old data means no need to give the last 10 years, 20 years data. Last, for example, 1 year or 2 years back. See, as I said that, for example, per a day, one day, there are 100 customers are coming and applying a loan. Let us say that. Like that, within 1 year, how many customers will be there? Within 2 years, how many customers will be there? Just imagine like that. Okay. So we have the past customers data was there, guys. We have the past customers data will be there, no, guys. We have a complete information about that. I'm not writing all the data, guys. What is their age? What is their salary? Whether they are married or not, whether they have a children or not, existing loans are there. Okay, whether he is staying in a rented house or a free house, whether he was staying in a rented house or a own house, or whether he was staying in a free. Okay, from how many years he was working, what is his salary, whether his spouse is working or not, whether the children is there or not there, how many children are there. All that information will be there here, guys. I'm not writing all the data. Let us say that it is going to be how many children they have, all these things. And what is the status of the loan? Observe carefully. This is, I said that these are your past customers. Past customers means we know what are their status, isn't it? For new, observe carefully, guys. Whenever a new customers come, we have to give the loan. We have to approve the loan, or we have to reject the loan. We have not yet approved the loan, guys. We have not yet reject the loan. We have to decide. We have to take a decision on that. But these are the customers for on which we have already taken the decision, guys. We already taken the decision on these customers, guys. Like who are those? So these customers has already we given that kind of an which is going to be we already decided that these are the customers. For them we already given the loan and we already know the status. For example, a customer having a age of 28 years, salary of 50K. For example, guys, no children. His status is going to be he repaid the loan. That means he repaid the loan promptly. There is another customer is there, 35. His salary is going to be 80K. He is having 2 children is there. Let us say that he delayed the loan. Like that, it's not just like a 2 customers data, 3 customers data. In the last 2 years, I have given some thousands of customers. So I have given the loan. All that customer information, we already know them, whether they repaid the loan, whether they have delayed the loan. Now we all of you know that, guys. What is meaning of a data analysis? Data analysis is nothing but, so we have to just understand what has been happened. So what we are going to do, guys, this particular past customers data, we need not to do, guys. We need not to do, guys. We don't require to do any practical. You just feed this past customers data, guys, to this AI system. You give this particular past customers data to this AI system, guys. Today I'll show you. That means though I'm not going to show you with a large data set, just I'll show you with a very small practical, guys. I'm not going to do any much implementation, even if you don't have an idea also. Because everyone will have a doubt, sir, how the machines can learn. So I'll show you some small example practically, guys. I don't take too much data. Just I take a 4 or 5 records, I'll take it and I will make the system to study the data here, guys. But in real time, you require some thousands of records you require, because the machine has to learn not just with a 1 or 2 records. Just if you give 2 records of customers and if you ask the machine to learn, machine can't learn from this data, guys. Machines will learn, but that may not be effective. We have to have a more quantity of data is required, guys. So what I'm saying here is whatever the past customers data. So what has been happened? What has been happened in the past? So we given the loans to these customers. So these customers repaid the loan. These customers didn't repay the loan. They delayed the loan. So what these AI systems will do, guys, these AI systems will study this data automatically by themselves. Machines learn, guys. Machines will automatically learn from the data. That is the reason why we simply call it as a machine learning concept. The AI systems is going to learn something from the data, guys. So how the machines will learn with a technique called as machine learning. Later I'll tell you guys what is machine learning. All these are part of your machine, the AI concepts only, guys. Later I'll discuss more details about that. So AI system is nothing but, guys, which, as I said, that which will mimic the human behavior. Whenever I said which will mimic the human behavior, so what is the meaning of that? It can take a decision just like the humans. Like in a banking application, so whenever a customer comes and and apply for a loan, whether to reject the loan, whether to approve the loan, the AI system will take a decision. How? By studying, by analyzing the past customers' data, guys. We don't do any manual work, guys. Manually, we don't do anything. Automatically, the machines are going to study the data, guys. So in a simple way to make you understand, so data was given to the machine. What is data? Data is nothing but what has been happened in the past. What is your experience? So experience means nothing but what has been happened in the past. If you feed the data to the machines, guys, the machines are going to learn from the data. Machines are going to learn from that particular data, guys. Sir, how the machines will learn? Will they learn automatically? No, guys. There is some input from our side. As a machine learning expert, we have some work, guys. If everything is done by the machine, what is the role of a machine learning expert? So you are learning machine learning here now. What is the reason for why you are learning machine learning? So there is some role, there is going to be some task which a machine learning expert has to do, guys. Now the machine is going to learn something from the data, and it is going to get you some kind of an insights that are going to get you, guys. Insights are nothing but knowledge. So for example, this AI system will study the past customers data, and what it will do, guys, it is going to get you some kind of an insights. Like for kind of an insights are nothing but if the, just an example, if age is going to be less than 30 years, for example, guys, I'm not writing correctly. If age is less than 30 years, for example, let us say that there are delaying the loan. If the age is more than, for example, 30 years, they are, let us say, repaying the loan, guys. If the salary is less than, if salary is less than 50K, they are delaying the loan. If salary is more than, for example, 100K, then they are repaying the loan. Like that, the model, your AI system will get you this kind of an insights, guys. So don't think that for this data, for just an example of age, salary, and let us say children, we don't require any kind of a machine learning, guys. When do you require machine learning? When we have so many samples of data was there. And that too, it is not only just only 3 factors here, guys. There are so many factors will be there, guys. 30, 40 factors will be there. Whether what is the what is this what whether he was married or not. Okay, so existing loans are there, whether he's having a two-wheeler or not, spouse is working or not. Okay, so existing loans are there. So many different factors will be there, guys. What kind of a job he is there, how many years he is working. So a lot of factors will be there, guys. If just there are only like age, salary, and children, easily we can do with this. Just only matter of only 3 features are there, isn't it? So how this status is can be decided with the help of the age, how the status can be decided with the help of the salary, how the status can be decided with the help of the number of children. I can do it very easily, yes. But problem here is whenever we are having something like an 50,000 customers data was there, and there are 20, 30 factors are there like this, guys. Not only just age, not only just the salary, not only just the children, there are so many other factors are there. So instead of doing it manually, take the help of the machine learning, guys. And one more thing is, don't think that directly if you feed the data to the machines, machines are going to learn automatically by themselves. They don't automatically learn, guys. We have to feed some input for them. We have to, we also have to do some work there, guys. So don't think that directly if we feed the data to the machines, machines are immediately they are going to learn from the data. They don't directly learn from the data, guys. We have to learn. We have to make the machines to learn. Just like how we went to the school. So isn't it? So how the humans are learning, guys? So obviously we all of you know that we went to the school in our childhood. How we have learned, guys? Have you learned directly going to the school, learn by yourself? No. There is a teacher will there. So teacher will guide you. This is a way you have to learn. So if you learn this way, you can get a correct solution. If you solve a problem like this, you don't get a correct solution, isn't it? So we'll often know that, guys. For example, let us say that if teacher teaches like this, guys. For example, what is 40 plus, which is going to be 89. For example, we all of you know that how to add the two numbers, guys. First, we have to add the numbers which are there in the units position, isn't it? We cannot add up like this, no, guys. 8 plus 4 is going to be 120. To 8 plus 4 is 12, and which is going to be, this is going to be 9. So we cannot add up. So here it is going to be, let us say that it is going to be 2, for example. Just an example, guys. So it is going to be becomes 8 plus 4 is 12, 9 plus 2 is going to be 11. So we cannot say like this, no, guys. It is also doing, but this is not a correct way. It is not the correct way. I have done the addition correctly only. 4 plus 8 is 12, 9 plus 2 is going to be 11. But the procedure is, first we have to add up this particular numbers. So we have to add up and we have to carry this here, one carry we here. And then we have to say that it is going to be 131 is the answer for that. So somebody, the teacher is there, who is going to guide you, who is going to tells you the tricks. So like that, same here also, as a machine learning expert. So I have to guide the machine, guys, saying that this is a way you have to learn. That is my, which is going to be as a machine learning expert. So coming to this particular data, feed the data to the machines. Machines will learn from the data, but how they will learn? Don't worry, I'm going to tell you these applications later. I think you guys has been heard about something called as an algorithms will be there, guys. There are different types of algorithms are going to be there, guys. With the help of these particular algorithms, these machines are going to learn, guys. Okay, this with the help of some algorithms, the machines are going to learn. What is an algorithm? An algorithm is nothing but, which is nothing but a process which will explain or which will help the machines to learn something from the data, guys. So how the machine has to learn all these things, it will take a decision by that. So once if we get some kind of an insights like this, now based on these insights, so the machine has given the data like this, guys. If the age is less than 30, there are delaying the loans. If the salary is less than 50K, there are delaying the loans. If the age is more than 30 years, and let us say that the salary is going to be more than 100K, then there are repaying the loans. Now, whenever a new customer comes and he has applied a loan, his salary is, let us say his age is 25 years and his salary is, for example, 30K. So according to the inside, age is less than 30 and salary is less than 50. So he may delay the loan. I'm not saying that he will delay the loan. He may delay the loan. Why? Because my past experience is that one only. So that's why what we can do, reject the loan. Just reject the loan, guys. For example, if the person age is 35 years and his salary, for example, let us say 130K, for example, according to the insights, age is more than 30 years and salary is more than 100K. So high chances that he will repay the loan. So he can, instead of rejecting the loan, so what we can say is, which is going to be approve the loan, guys. So simple to say that a machine learning is nothing but where the machines are going to learn from the past. And based on whatever they have learned, they will take some kind of a decisions. Even this decision also no need to take it by yourself. So machine has learned, right? Even a machine will learn. So based on that, for example, a customer came with 35 years and 130K, you need not to verify all these things and you need not to decide this. You feed this data to the machine itself will decide whether to reject the loan, whether to approve the loan. The machine itself will decide, guys. The machine itself, you can also take a decision, but machine has learned something from the data. Based on the learning, either machine can take a decision, machine will give you the insights, right? All these insights will be given by the machine. So machine is also going to take a decision later, guys. I'll tell you, just for a small timing, I'll just show you. I'm not going to show you much data here, guys. I'll do one thing then. I'm not going to I'll take it just a small data, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow or something like that. I'll take one small example. So that you will understand, like what are the things we have to learn in our training program, what are the skills we are going to learn. All these things will come to know, like what exactly we are going to learn as part of our training program. So we'll also understand the concept there, guys. After discussion about that, I will discuss about those particular implementations. So straightforward, guys, don't worry about all the remaining terminology. What is NLP? What is deep learning? So deep learning is also one part of machine learning only, guys, where we are going to use something called as an neural networks. So right now you can't understand what is neural network. So first, always concentrate on whether you are learning AI or whatever you want. First, you have to concentrate on a concept called as a machine learning. We have to concentrate on this, guys. So what you are going to learn, guys? We are going to learn something about the machine learning. So what is machine learning, guys? Where the machines are going to learn. Machines means nothing but your computers. Machines are nothing but, don't think that we'll prepare some kind of a devices or we are going to manufacture some devices. Nothing is there. It is normal. Your computers, guys. Your computers are nothing but they are trained with some data, guys. They will learn something from the past data. So what has been happened in the past, just you have to feed the data to the machines. So past means how do you give the past? Everything we have to give it in a format of data only. You should give always everything in the format of data. So feed the data to the machine. Machine is going to learn from the data with the help of, as I said, that some kind of an algorithms will be there. So what kind of algorithms we have to use, all these things we'll discuss it later. So machines are going to comes with some kind of an insights, and based on some kind of an insights, we can take some kind of a decisions, guys. So simple to say that you can apply these particular scenarios in any kind of a domains you can apply them, guys. So give me the past customers data. Who has delayed the loans, who has repaid the loans. Machines is going to study the data, guys, with the help of some algorithms. And machine is going to comes with some kind of an insight. So these kind of people are repaying the loans. These type of people are not repaying the loans. Now, based on that, whenever a new customer comes, the machine itself is going to take a decision whether to give the loan or whether not to, or whether to approve the loan or whether not to approve the loan, guys. So see there, whenever a new customer comes, a new customer has came, he has applied a loan. The loan is not yet approved, guys. A new customer has came, so they have not yet approved the loan. Once if you give this new customers data to these particular machines already has been studied. We already studied the data. So machines itself is going to take the decisions whether to approve the loan or whether to which is going to be reject the loan. So that is the way how the machines are going to train or how the machines are going to learn, guys. So our main concept in our machine learning is we have to make the machines to learn. Machines can't learn directly from the data, guys. They require some format. So as a machine learning expert, it is our expertise. It is our expertise, guys, to decide which type of, so how to clean up the data. I'll tell you, guys. In coming classes, I'll tell you a little bit about the technical aspects of that. So simply don't think that directly data was there. Directly if we feed the data, machines will learn. If the data is not in a proper format, obviously we know that, guys. If the data is not clean, guys, machines will learn. But machine does not learns in a proper way, guys, or they don't learn in an exact way. So they will learn some kind of a wrong insights, they will get it. That's why we have to verify that. So whether the data is in a proper format or not, everything is in a clean format or not, all these things we have to decide it, guys. So that is what we have to say about this concept called as the machine learning concept is there. Okay. So that is only just an idea, guys. You can apply this with any kind of a domains, we can apply them, guys. Any kind of domains, mostly in medical domains, guys. For example, again, same thing. So what is going to be the past, which is going to be patient's data, guys? I'm talking about the past patient's data, guys. What is the patient's data contains? There, for example, some kind of a clinical data, and what is going to be the diagnosis. So we'll know that, guys. For example, some kind of an COVID cases. So what are the symptoms and what are the symptoms the patient having, and what is the diagnosis, whether it is positive, whether it is negative. So we collected the data from thousand patients data. So they have the symptoms. So these symptoms they have been positive. These symptoms they have got negative. Once if you feed all this data to the machines, what the machines will do, guys? The machines are going to study the data, and again that will give you some kind of an insights. What is this insights? Okay, this particular, for example, if the clinical value is more than this, it is positive. If clinical value is less than this, it is negative, something like that. Now the machine can take a decisions here, guys. So who is positive, who is negative, just if you feed the symptoms, sufficient, guys. The machine is going to take the decision whether there are positive for a disease or whether it is going to be negative for a disease, guys. You can apply, guys, with almost all any domains. We can apply them, guys. Mostly we can say, I'll tell you what are the different use cases and all these things. I'll explain that in a quick way to make you understand that in a couple of days. I'll explain some complete implementation of that. I'll explain them, guys. So what is our main today's our concentration is only on what is machine learning. Forgot about that AI, NLP, deep learning. Okay, what is which is generative AI, all these things I'll make you understand, guys. So within one class, I cannot make you explain all the concepts in the first class itself, no, guys. So what shall I do now here is, guys, simply to make you understand that what is machine learning, first concentrate on this, guys. Our first target is also machine learning. First, we'll try to learn all the basic things, which is we are going to learn everything with respect to the machine learning only. We are going to learn it, guys. So what is machine learning? All these things we are going to learn. We'll try to go towards the machine learning, guys. So what are the prerequisites are required? It's not only machine learning, guys. For example, if I say deep learning is a part of machine learning, guys. Deep learning is a part of machine learning, guys. So generative AI is a part of which is going to be DL. So all these are hierarchy, guys. So first of all, we have to learn machine learning. Even AI, we cannot directly learn AI, guys. First of all, if you want to learn AI, first of all, we have to learn machine learning. Without learning machine learning, we cannot go for the AI systems. We cannot go for. Okay. So simple to say that machines are nothing but machines are trained, guys. Machines are going to learn from the past experience. What has been happened in the past? So which type of customers has repaid the loans? Which type of customers has delayed the loans? Give the data. Or which type of clinical data diagnosis to positive and which type of clinical data diagnosis to negative. Or not only that, guys, anywhere you can apply them. Anywhere we can apply them, guys. For example, if you say in our, you know that in our email, you know that, no, guys. For example, whenever there is a spam email comes, it will go to the spam folder, guys, right? So who is going to decide, guys? For example, at Google, is anyone is sitting there and verifying that whether it is a spam or not? No, guys. So whatever the past emails has been given and what is going to be the type of the email. So we'll give the emails, guys. What is the email contains textual data. What is the type, whether it is a spam or whether it is going to be not a spam or non-spam. So we'll feed this data to the machines, guys. So machines will study. So what type of words are making or which type of words in the emails is diagnosis as a spam or which type of words are making that is a non-spam. So once the machine will comes with some kind of an insights. For example, some insights. If the word contains, let us say, lottery. So what is the probability that it is a spam whenever the word called as a lottery? So 80% probability that it is a spam. Let us say that. That means the machine will learn like this, guys. If the word called as a lottery exists in a email, 80% probability that it is a spam. So whenever a new email comes, whenever there is a lottery word is there, so 80% chances that it is a spam. So immediately the machine will identify that as a spam and that will be sent to the spam folder. So who is going to do that? That's one of the best example of machine learning, guys. Machines already learn. Machines has already learned from the data, guys. They already learned something from the data. So these are the words which occurs. So everywhere we can apply them, guys. In banking domains, we can apply. In the medical diagnosis, we can apply. In the email identifications, we can apply. Almost all everywhere, guys. In education, in science, technology, okay, in e-commerce sites, everywhere we can apply this machine learning. How to apply them? All these things we'll slowly understand one by one, one by one. In the coming classes, we'll discuss about these, guys. Okay. So as of now, we are not going to discuss much about that because it is a little bit too early to discuss about them. 1 or 2 days, if you give me a time, as I already said that today is Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days we'll conduct the demos, guys. And after that, from Monday, that means from the next week, we'll start up with the regular classes. We can start up with them. So these 4 days are demos, guys. Please attend the demo sessions free of cost. So no need to pay anything. So after completion of demos, then you have to register for the course. We have to register for the course by paying the required fee amount, guys. Okay. So that's it from my side for the today's class, guys. So obviously I know. So there are so many questions will be there, guys, for everyone because the technology technology is a new compare with other technologies. So depending on your current experience and you know what is going to be the currently the IT industry is facing. So a lot of layoffs are going on. So a lot of things are happening there. So obviously everyone having an doubts. So many different doubts will be there, guys. So obviously I can take, for example, 10-15 minutes. I can take up some questions, guys. Already time it's going to be. So 10-15 minutes. So many people are there. I may not be able to answer all your questions, but give some time. I will take the questions in the next class. Also, I can take up all your questions. So anyone, guys, if we have any questions, feel free to discuss, guys. You can unmute yourself or we have a chat window is there. So currently your chat window was visible only to me only. So all of them cannot view them. But in regular classes, everyone can view the whatever the chat window, guys. So right now, whatever the question you have typed, only I can see them. Other people cannot see them. But in regular classes, everyone can see them, guys. Okay. Yes. If anyone having any questions, guys, feel free to discuss. You can unmute yourself and you can speak if you want, or use the chat window, guys. If you have any issue with your if you have any issue with your sound or any mic, if you have any problem, so just you can post your question in the chat window, or else you can unmute and speak, guys. Yes. 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 Yes, Ahmad. Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Hi.
I belong to a non-IT background, and also I do not have any technical degrees as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, will I, can I do the course, or will that be like productive for me? I mean, can I convince the recruiters with the course that yes, I can do it? Because as far as I have heard it from friends,
Mm-hmm.
that for data science, you need to have mathematics background or engineering background for that matter,
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
technical background, some since after an
Okay.
MBA. So
Okay.
that's my.
Yeah, yep, yes. This is one of the major question will everyone ask me. So because obviously I'll try to answer the question. Just give me a second. Okay, I'll try to answer this question, guys. So this question is going to be generally for everyone. So everyone having a doubt. Sir, we have heard about that we require some maths. Absolutely, no doubt. It is going to be some maths is going to be required. Maths is required means don't think that you need to be an expert in the maths or you need to be masters in the maths, because see, everyone has been done the maths at your school days or your college days, right? In our 10 plus 2 standard, or either it is going to be at least 10 plus 2 standard, in 10 plus 2 standard, or not even 10 plus 2, even in bachelor's level also, everyone has to do at least minimum one or two maths papers. We have to write it. Without that, you cannot, you may not have been able to came here around. So obviously we require a maths is required, but for that you don't require any masters in the maths. Okay, so I don't say that engineering level maths is required, but it is going to be my, as of my experience, I say that it is going to be 10th standard, or hardly it is going to be 10 plus 2 standard. The maths is going to be required. We don't require more than that. We don't require more than that. So even that too, you need not to derive any formulas. You need not to derive any formulas for that, or you need not to write any formulas, or no need to do anything. Just you have to understand the maths behind them. Because as I said that there are some algorithms is there, right? There are going to be algorithms. Every algorithm is going to works something based on some mathematical background. So it is going to be based on some kind of a mathematical background. So these particular algorithms will work. So even if you don't know what is the math behind them also, not a problem. Just you have to understand the math behind them. If you understand the math behind them, what is the advantages? You can understand how this algorithm is working. Got the point? So if you understand the math, we have to understand how the algorithm is working. You need not to derive any formulas. You need not to write any formulas. So no need to worry about all those things. Okay, so basic understanding the maths is required, but deriving of maths formulas or deriving of maths theories, all these are not required. And second thing is going to be what about the programmatical skills? Even if anyone is from non-IT background also. So actually, that's why today I just want to implement one algorithm. I just want to show some small algorithm, but because time is not there, so I want to discuss it in the tomorrow's class. So even if your guys are from non-IT background, yes, absolutely, we require some programming language. What programming language you require? You require a language called as, we use as Python is a programming language. So don't worry about the Python. Why? Because Python is a very simple language which anyone can learn, anyone can use it. So for that, you need not to be an IT professional, or you need to be an IT experts, or you have to do some computer science background. All these are not required. So just if you can, the guys who are having a doubt regarding the maths and which is programming. So please
Uh,
attend the yes.
Sorry to interrupt you here. From employee's perspective, I got it from your point of view.
Mm,
As a candidate or as a student, I have to learn, and I can learn it. That's not a problem. But when it comes to recruiter's point of view,
mhm,
will they consider me? That's the major question. And talking about my background, yes, I
mm,
know Power BI very well,
mhm,
Python to some extent, and
mm,
ETL tools as well.
mm.
So SQL as well.
Yes.
So uh, talking about employee's point of view,
Mm.
will they consider me? That's something that's really
Yes,
concerning.
yes, absolutely. Because see, data science is not about any programmatical knowledge, or it is not an IT experts. It is going to be, it is an conceptual understanding. So completely it is going to be basically the data science is all about conceptual understanding. So if you are familiar with that, if you are expertise in that particular concepts, like for example, I didn't use any words, like for example, there is an algorithm called as a decision tree. So what is decision tree, how it will works, okay, what are the strengths and what are the weakness of these algorithms, how to control that particular algorithm. If you know all this, the conceptual understanding about the algorithm absolutely does not matter what is your current experience, because the main important thing is for this data science there is no concept of IT non-IT. Even there is a lot of research people will be there, the research people will also becomes a data scientist. Why? Because
Well,
who
so
wants? Yes.
to emphasize on to what you said,
Mm, mm,
I know a few of the people,
mm,
in fact, one or two person who is
mm,
working as a data engineer with Google with BCom background. They do not have any BCA background or MCA background,
mm,
but still they're working as a data engineer with a package of 30-40 lakhs
mm, mm.
with Google itself.
Okay.
So maybe it would be slightly tougher to convince the recruiters, but yes, we have to enhance the skills to the next level so that when it comes to the interview, oh, I mean, I can crack that interview. I can convince the recruiter that yes, I have the skills. It's not about the qualification. Am I right?
Yes, yes, absolutely. It is all about your expertise. So obviously, as you are saying that you have to enhance your skills. Okay. So
Yeah.
apply some kind of an implementation. So what are the different ways you have implemented? So different algorithms we have to learn them. So if you can just show those particular expertise in entry point of view, absolutely
Mhm.
they will accept. They are going to accept your candidature.
Mhm. All
Okay.
right. Thank you so much, sir.
Right.
That's all.
Okay.
Hello, good
Yes.
morning,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, Kunal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kunal Sharma.
Yeah.
So, I have two questions.
Mm,
First is like example, yeah, you gave a very good brief.
mm,
It's really good, was really good.
mm.
Thanks for that. So, first thing is like our training, right? So it will be like Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday, like every day 1 hour or 1.5 hour. Like what was the schedule that
Yeah,
it
it's
will
an
be?
every day it is 1 hour session, and generally it is going to be Monday to Friday. Generally it is Monday to Friday, but I
Okay.
can't say that every time it is Monday to Friday only. Sometimes, not frequently, but sometimes depending on the conceptual. For example, from next class from Monday, I want to start with a new topic. So what I will do is I'll take a Saturday one session and I will complete off that particular topic.
And
So
duration, four
1 hour.
months. No, no,
It will take 5 months. It will take it.
it
It
will take
looks
five.
a 4 months,
And
but it takes 5+ months. It will take it.
okay, and we will be covering the Gen AI and the machine learning both, right?
Yes,
In
both
this.
we are going to cover up them.
Okay. Second question
Mm,
that is more important. Like example, like I'm a software engineer. Okay, working more into the QA automation.
mm,
So for the data science for AI, so we have multiple branches. Like how like software engineer should approach it. They will be more into programmatically. How the database guys should approach it. They will be more into the analyzing the data. So what are the different fields that we can, just to start with to have a clear vision, okay, that we should start with, because we cannot be the core AI scientist as far as I know. Correct me if
yeah,
I'm
yeah. Yes,
wrong.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So how we should plan that so that we are into the AI, we are slowly learning it. Like
Mm,
building a model, that's a different thing. Using
mm,
a model is a different thing. I think
mm.
we are trying to bridge that gap. How
Yeah,
far we can go with that? How we can do that? What we can do that? So can you give a clear picture of this?
yeah, yeah.
Like how we can like yeah proceed with this, because it's really confusing what I can do, what I should do,
Okay.
and how the things are progressing, how they will behave. So that's how, like, it's really good if you give it the
Yeah,
idea for that.
absolutely. But the thing is, this is a little bit too early to discuss now.
Okay,
As I
okay,
said
okay.
that, right? Tomorrow I'm going to give you an idea about that. Just a small practical approach I'll show you, so that you will get to know about like what we are
Hmm.
going to approach. That means how our approach will be there. But just to answer your question at a higher level, so absolutely, see, whether you are from a database or whether you are a database guy, or whether you are from a data analyst or whatever it may be. See, the thing is here everything is going to be done by the machines basically. So whether you are coming from database, whether you are coming from data analyst role, or whether you are coming from data engineering role or a IT professional, it does not matters with that, because here everything has to be done with the help of the data we are going to work with that. So if you have some, see, these database people and these data analyst people, they will have some idea about the, already they have some exposure to the data. So obviously when they go to data science, so obviously they'll get some advantage of like how to analyze the data in an easy way. So they knows about those particular things easily. But who are from, for example, non-data related skills. For example, somebody has came from some kind of an programming skills. So they have the idea about programming, but they don't have the exposure to the data. So how to analyze the data? So depending on whatever the skills that he don't have it, you have to just explore more and more about that. So like for example, as I said that, right, IT professionals, so they have to concentrate more on the data analysis, data visualization. So these particular areas they have to concentrate more on that. Because coming to the data science, I'll tell you in the tomorrow's class, I'll tell you about that, what are the skills are there. So depending on your existing expertise, whatever the roles, whatever the expertise you require in the data science, you have to fill those particular gaps, we have to fill up them. Okay.
Okay.
So tomorrow
Okay.
I'll explain that what are the skills you require. So depending on your existing roles, for example, you are good at data analysis. So data analysis part is there. So data analysis, you can do it very easily. You have to concentrate on maths and stats. You have to concentrate. Who are completely from non-IT background, so they have to concentrate on data. They have to concentrate on analysis. They have to concentrate on the maths and stats. Like that, they have to concentrate more on that. They have to concentrate. So more skills they have to upgrade themselves. So depending on your existing role, so depending on that existing roles, you have to verify like which type of skills you require, which type of skills you don't require. That.
Okay. And what level of coding is needed in this? Like example, creating a model or using a model. So that will also be the part of data
No,
science. Like that will also be
obviously
there. Okay.
we don't create the models. We are going to see creating a model is different. As you already said that,
Okay.
already you
Okay.
have discussed about that. So creating of models are going to be done by data scientists.
Okay.
Okay, so data scientist means they should have some maths and stats. Okay, they need to be in experts in domain. So you can also become a data scientist, but it requires a lot of experience, maybe somewhere around 7-8 years of experience. If you do, then they can become a data scientist. But as of now, it is not required. So because already there are some existing algorithms are there. Almost all for every problem statement, there is some algorithms are there. So you guys no need to develop any kind of an algorithms. Use the existing algorithm to train your machine learning models.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
uh,
Yes.
that how many projects will you cover in this part of the camp?
I will discuss it, Ahmad. In coming classes, I will discuss about the course curriculum and all these things. I'll discuss it. So during maybe day after tomorrow, I'll explain about the course curriculum and all these things.
One
I will
line. Sorry to interrupt you. Just one line. Difference between data science and Gen AI.
data science and Gen AI. So Gen AI is nothing but which is capable to generate some kind of a new content. So as you know that, right, Gen AI is nothing but whenever you give some prompt, it is generating some kind of a new content it is going to be generating. You should not call it as a data science. You have to first understand the difference between AI and generative AI. So as of now, as I said that, right, so it is maybe if you have the knowledge, okay, fine. If you don't have the knowledge, just I'll just discuss about them in the coming classes. I'll discuss. So we have two types of generative AIs. We have two types of AIs will be there. One is going to be what we call it as discriminative AI, and the other one is nothing but we have something called as an generative AI. So generative AI is capable to generate some kind of a new content. Normal, what is going to be discriminative AI will help you to take a decision. So as I said that, right, so if you can see just now I discussed about one example. This is what we call it as a discriminative AI. Why it is called as a discriminative AI? Because it is helping you to differentiate between a defaulter and a non-defaulter. So how to differentiate? How to discriminate between a positive negative diagnosis? How can you discriminate between a defaulter or a non-defaulter? So these are what we call it as discriminative AI. And what is generative AI? You know that, right? It is going to be generating some kind of a new content. It can generate some text, it can generate some images, it can generate some audio, it can generate some videos. Anything, something like a new data is getting generated. That is what we call it as a generative AI. That is just a high level understanding about that. Okay, fine. Yes, there are so many questions has been there. So I'll try to answer one by one questions. Is morning 6 is fixed time for class? Absolutely, Akshay. It is morning 6 o'clock. So 6 to 7 is your regular class timing, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. The IST timing, it is going to be the currently what we are doing. That is our course, this one. Is it mandatory to learn data science in order to learn AI, ML, generative AI? So actually this AI ML, generative AI, all these are part of your data science concept only. So I'll tell you what they mean to say data science in the coming classes. So data science itself is going to be concepts of compulsory. We have to learn data science. Why? Because data science contains all these techniques, all the methodologies, and all these things we require. So obviously, we require some kind of a basic knowledge of data science. What is exactly data science? So all these ML, generative AI, all these are part of your data science only. So if you are learning generative AI or you are learning AI or you're learning ML means, obviously we are learning some part of your data science concept only. So what are exactly the difference? I'll make you understand in a couple of days. I'll explain them concepts. Okay, fine. So Amit, after the course, our profile will be ML engineers or data scientists. It is ML engineer, but not only ML engineer. Here we have a multiple skill sets are there. You can become an ML engineer. We can become a deep learning engineer. We can become an NLP engineer. We can become a generative AI developer. So we have a multiple roles are there here because we are going to learn multiple skill sets we are going to learn. So that is the reason why you have to, we have a multiple skill sets. So depending on your expertise, so where you are expertise, are you expertise on machine learning? So yes, so apply for the jobs of machine learning. Or let us say that you are expertise on something like a deep learning. So apply for the jobs of a deep learning. So I'll show you in Naukri portals, like I'll show you some portals like Naukri, etc. So how the roles will be there and all these things in a couple of classes. I will show you those particular profiles also. I'll show you with that. Okay, fine.
Uh,
Yes.
hi, sir.
Yeah.
This
Hi.
is Sharat.
Hmm.
So do we have like any assignments in this like training program, like during the
Yes.
duration of this four
Yes.
months?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, like, and also like, do we like have any like live coding sessions
Like
to
it's all
understand
yeah, yeah.
something?
It's all about live coding sessions only. We don't do. I'll explain that because as I said that right. So 1 or 2 days of time, I'm going to give you how our course curriculum, how our training programs goes. All these things I will give you and all the idea about that. So just I'm showing you just an example. Don't worry about that. So this is
Sure, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'll show you one small example. So I'm using something called as an Anaconda. So it is nothing but Jupyter Notebook. I'll use as them. So just give me a second. Jupyter Notebook is opening. So it is going to be every day. It is a live training program. It's going to be live training program. It is going to be just give me a second. Just give me a second. I will show that. Yes, Meghnad. Coming to the package, it depends on the company. So we can't say how much it is going to be there. So it depends on the company, your expertise, okay, and what is your interview level. So there are so many factors will be there. So we can't say that this could be the package of that. So whether you are already having an idea about you already having an experience on Power BI or some other thing does not matters with that. So because that does not matters with that. So it is going to be see absolutely everyone looks like and everyone obviously everyone looks for an hike from the current salary even if you don't get a hike also. So if you are moving, so mainly see you know that though you are already experienced in Power BI, you know that like from the last 2 years how the Power BI is going to be changing. So almost all everything is getting automated. So after 2 years what could be the role, how the jobs on Power BI will exist, you can just imagine that. So depending on that, just if you can move to this particular kind of a roles, it will be little bit which is going to be okay. So it does not matter what is your current experience or what is your current salary. Obviously opt for hike, there must be some hike in the salary. So even if you don't get a hike with the current salary also, you can opt for the current salary, what is the current package is there. But obviously within 1 2 years of time you are going to get a good opportunities, you are going to get it. Okay, fine. See this
Uh,
this is
yeah,
yeah.
that's a great
Mm,
insight. And
mm,
why I asked you this question is like
mm,
I basically have a strong foundational knowledge of it, but I usually struggle when I just code some algorithms. So
okay, okay.
so I just need some help
Mm,
whenever I try to code something. So
okay.
that's the main reason I just
Okay.
joined this training program to get some practical insights of this.
Yes, yes, sure. You are going to
Yeah.
get some complete practical knowledge. So like this, the course will be like something like this, guys. So every day there will be some kind of an code. For example, if you open this code, so you can see some kind of coding I have written there. So how I written the coding, you can see there. So every batch to batch, so 6/5/2025, how to control the decision tree. So I have written some code. So writing a Python code is very easy, guys. So this is going to be the Python code. Don't worry about all these things. So don't think that we have written a lot of lengthy codes and all these things. Simple, with just like a 1 line of code, 2 lines of code, we generated this. We don't require any much expertise on that. So later we'll see how simple the code is going to be there. We are going to learn this particular coding. So Python is a very simple language, guys. Anyone can learn Python without having any, which is going to be without having any prerequisites. So if you already have the idea about Python, well and good, easily we can learn. Otherwise, if you don't have any idea also, just initially you have to little bit struggle for that. Later you can work on those particular applications. See, one line of code is only. We don't write any like a programming languages. We don't write any kind of which is going to be 10 lines of code, 20 lines of code. We don't write that kind of a coding. We don't write them. Okay, fine. So that's it, guys. I think still there are some more questions are there, but already it was time for my next batch. I'll
Just a
do.
question.
Yes,
Just
please.
one last
Yeah, please,
question. So,
please. Yeah.
since these are very like big things for us, so the recordings and also that validity, can we get it for more time, like 1 year, like something? Like what will the validity for the recordings that we can refer?
I
Because we need to
think
continuously refer that.
okay,
It's not
okay.
easy for us
Yeah.
actually.
So actually,
Yeah.
as of my knowledge, it is going to be 6 months is a validity for your recording sessions.
From
They'll
today,
give you
6 months, or from the
from the
course
course
ending?
completion, I think.
Ah,
From
okay.
course completion, I think so. But
Course completion is
generally,
fine. Yeah.
but
Course.
the thing is, you can request one time. Maybe you can request for one time. You can request with them. So
Okay.
in the case, but not for too much time, but maybe for 3 months or something, we can request after beyond that. But
Okay.
I'll also just confirm from my
Yes,
backend team
please.
once again. But earlier
Yeah.
it used to be given 1 year, but now how
Okay.
much time it was giving, I will just confirm it from the tomorrow session.
So
Tomorrow's
that is
class,
from the course completion,
course
right?
completion, 6 months they will give.
That is at least required. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought the course starting six
No,
months.
no, course
Okay, fine.
completion, there is no, that is not that much useful for you, right? It's going to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
after course
Yes,
completion.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay. And everyday recorded sessions we
Every
can
day
get, right?
recording
We can
session,
refer.
yeah, you will get it. You will get
Okay.
all that Google Drive. If you just go to the, I'll just show you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
going to
Thank
be
you.
how
Thank
the
you. Okay,
Google
yes.
Drive shared with you. So you will be getting some kind of which is going to be like this, what we are going to get it there.
Sure.
So this is the way you are going to get the recording videos or day-to-day recording videos. Actually, we'll rename them. Topic wise, we are going to rename them. So no need to worry about that. Right now, just only 7 sessions has been happened. 6:30 p.m. batch it was. So that is the reason just only 7 sessions happen. I will rename them. So topic wise, what is the topic and all these things, I will rename them. According to that, you can search for the required topic. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll do one thing, guys. Still, I think some more having some still questions, but please wait, guys. I will share. I will also discuss in the tomorrow's class. I'll try to answer all your questions. Meanwhile, if anyone having any further questions, guys, so I'm sharing my contact number here in the chat window. So you can just feel free to reach me on my WhatsApp number, guys. So I just shared the number there. So it is 80080 77117 is my contact number. And I also have shared the email ID also, guys. It's sriv.guttula@gmail.com, sriv.guttula@gmail.com, guys. It was there in the chat window. So you can just go through the chat window and make a note of that. So not only now, guys, even whether you join the course, whether you go ahead with the course or don't, we are not going to go ahead with the course in coming future. That means in coming future, if you have any, let's say help or any suggestion from my side, you can just try to feel free to reach me on my WhatsApp number, guys. Okay.
Actually, I have a quick thing
Yes,
before
yes,
you leave.
yes,
Sorry.
yes. Yeah, yes,
See,
sure, no problem.
I have seen these kind of earlier in these kind of courses, which are spanning for more than 3 months or 4 months. I have seen people losing interest and
Actually,
instructors, joining late. So that's the only concern I have. So
no,
can
no,
we
no.
make sure that's not going to happen?
And that's not going to happen. It is only you have
Okay.
to see. From my side, I don't have an issue with that. Only from the learner side, you have to have a commitment for that. So if you are really interested to learn, so obviously there will be some dropouts will be there. Some people, let's say, for different reasons. It's not that the course is not interesting, but due to some other commitments or due to some other maybe moving to some other project, they don't have a time to log in. So what they will do is, maximum people, what they will do is, instead of joining the courses regularly, what they will do is, they will go through the recording sessions generally. Instead of joining the courses, if they don't have the time to join at morning 6 o'clock this time, so what they will do is they will go through the recording videos every day and they will learn from that. Maybe on some days, whenever there is possible, they will join the course, they will join the session. And if they have any questions on that, they will ask the particular questions on that day.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fine. Right. So thanks all of you guys. Still, I think some more questions are there. So I will just try to answer those questions tomorrow, guys. So don't mind, please, because already it's 7:20. So tomorrow I'll continue the discussion. Same time, same link, guys. Okay. So all these demo sessions will be having the same timing, same demo, same link also. Only from the regular batches, the time will change. The link will changes. The time remains the same, guys. Okay. So that's it for today. So thanks all of you for today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time with the same link, guys. Thanks all of you guys.